All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blue Jay Digital. We got a good matchup tonight. Marshalltown Bobcats versus your Bondurant for our Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm Josh Gibson.
My name is Ryan Abens.
I think we do got ourselves a pretty good matchup tonight. Marshalltown comes in with a 5-11 overall record, and Bondurant boasts an 11-9 record, fourth place finish in the conference. Marshalltown does play in the CML, so they do play a little bit different competition than what we do, so I think it sets us up for a pretty good matchup despite the overall records. Looking at the Blue Jays, it looks like they won their last game Tuesday night against Newton by 6, and Marshalltown has got 2 in a row here, beating Norwalk a couple nights ago by 1 and beating Fort Dodge by 14 last week. Marshalltown is led by Armani Thomas, who scores around 17 points per game, followed up by Drake Kapayu and Prince Jala, who both score about 10 to 11.
Your starting Bondurant for our Blue Jays tonight is going to be Trey McDowell, Colby Collison, Ben Trolson, and it looks like Cade Eichmeyer.
Don't forget about Braden Miller.
Yep, I was going to say. I thought I said one twice there.
Blue Jays are led by Colby Collison, scoring 19 points per game, followed up by Ben Trulson and Braden Miller, who both score around 9 points per game. Also get pretty good contributions from Trey McDowell and Cade Eichmeyer. Titus Cram comes off the bench and scores about 5 points per game.
Had a great game last game. He scored 15 to 20, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I thought he set a season high the other night at home versus who was that against Knoxville? Against Knoxville, he scored 19, I think.
Yeah.
Starting for Marshalltown will be number 10, Armani Thomas, number 14, Grant Griesel, number 20, Drake Kapayu, number 24 is Prince Jala, and not for sure on his number because the roster is a little bit different than Quick Stats.
Looks like he's 50 down there.
50, yep. Isaiah Borgos. Looking ahead here, this will be the last regular season game for the Blue Jays, which was kind of thrown together here last minute as we lost one earlier this week, looking for an opponent. We start on the 22nd with district play at home against Nevada, a team that we played earlier in the season and won 66-30, so hopefully we can have a replay of that. And it looks like Marshalltown has got one more game tomorrow night against Des Moines Lincoln, and then they start their tournament play against Des Moines Roosevelt, which I believe I looked up and they were 5-10, so pretty good matchup there for the Bobcats as well. And back to Bondurant, I think we're going to play the winner of Winterset Carlisle game, which likelihood would be Winterset, and would play them at Winterset. Ryan, you got any keys tonight? Anything you're looking for out of the Blue Jays to put them ahead?
I'm looking for Colby Collison to score well over his average score. I mean, he's currently averaging just under 19, but I mean, he's averaged 20, 19. He's scored 30. So I'm looking for. Looks like we're going to the national anthem here.
Not sure how well the people at home can hear that, but
I believe we turn them up down there so they could hear it pretty well.
I don't know if anybody sings it better than Josie Engel does.
She does so good every night.
She's really perfected that. Yeah, back to Colby. The thing about Colby, I think, that separates him from a lot of other high school players is his ability to score in the paint. If he gets any kind of mismatch, he is awesome at his back to the basket, posting people up, getting a bucket. He's shooting 50% from the three-point line, so he can stretch you out that way. And he's also got the ability to take you off the dribble to the hole. So he's a very dynamic scorer, especially for a sophomore.
He's really, really tall.
I think that's a pretty good key to the game. Bobcats win the tip. Little weave action up top for the Bobcats.
Thomas is going to drive here, pull out. Going to try and get it to Kapayu, but they're going to lose him. It's going to be Blue Jay ball.
Good pressure D out of Blue Jays there. Force an early turnover. Trey McDowell will be the main ball carrier for ball handler for the Blue Jays. Looks like Bobcats are going to come out man-to-man. There's Colby on that initial drive and
charge foul.
Ooh. Hate to complain about a call early, but I didn't think that guy was in front of him. But it's charge going the other way on Colby, so he's going to have to be smart driving to the hoop now. Can't get his second, otherwise he'll be sitting on the bench.
It's a very first quick foul.
It looks like Thomas is going to be the ball handler for the Bobcats for the most part. He's pretty quick off the dribble. A lot of screens being set by the Bobcats, looking to create their first shot. And Prince Jala with the miss on the left-hand layup. Rebound by the Blue Jays. Braden Miller on the baseline. Loves to back his guy down. Can't quite get it to go.
He's going to fight for it, though.
It's good hustle play. Jump ball going to the Blue Jays. Braden's had a little bit of a hard time the past few games really finding his rhythm. Hopefully he can get himself back on track tonight just in time for district play to get going.
Out wide to Eichmeyer. He's going to swing it over to Miller.
Little flex action.
McDowell going to take it to the top here, set something up. Over to Miller. He's going to drive baseline. Back his guy down as you were talking about. It's going to get tipped away into the hands of Thomas, who's going to drive but pull back here.
Kick to Jala. Victor Herrera with the three. No good. Oh, actually, sorry, that was Isaiah Borgos.
Yeah.
Thought it was 30. It's 50. Little hand check there out of Borgos. First foul on Marshalltown. One thing I've really liked about the Blue Jays this year, Coach Evans does a great job of setting Collison up on these inbound plays, just like that right there to get a nice, easy jumper. First two for Colby. Blue Jays on the board, 2-0.
Borgos at the top of the key here. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Over to Thomas. Jala now for three. Weird little...
That wasn't a normal-looking jumper, but it was effective. It was effective. It went in. That's what matters.
Miller going up for two. That falls.
Real tough finish there out of Braden. He knew he was going to get a charge call if he kept going. He tried to contort his body to miss the charge and gets it to go. 4-3 Blue Jays.
Thomas for three in the baseline. That falls.
Yeah, he really looks like a solid player. Very quick. We've done a good job of staying in front of him so far, but stretching out to the three-point line there. That's a nice hit by him. Put the Bobcats up 6-4.
He's only 43% from the three-point line, but
that's pretty good for a three-point shooter.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I did see their team shoots about 37, so that's pretty good. Pretty good percentage as a team. Blue Jays were about 33. Sometimes it's all about the right guy shooting the three.
I do apologize. I got that stat wrong. It's 24%. I was looking at the stat over, but still really good. And that three looked nice. McDowell now for two. That falls.
Nice
good.
One dribble jumper right there for Trey. Get himself in rhythm early. Tie the ball game up. This is a good matchup for Cade, though. He's pretty quick himself. He's the type of kid that can probably do a decent job staying in front of Thomas.
Thomas for a little jumper there. Tries to get a foul call, but a shot goes.
Yeah, I think Blue Jays got a little unlucky there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to bank that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eichmeyer for three.
Stretching out the 3 ball there.
Good back and forth game now. It's picking up here.
Yeah, Cade's only shot 23% from the 3-point line, so that's a nice hit out of him.
Thomas tries that again, but it falls short into the hands of McDowell, who gets it over to Collison quick.
Blue Jays being patient here, working the ball around the perimeter, looking for a good shot. Going to reset things up with Braden.
Now to McDowell here at the top. Good defensive attempt by the Bobcats.
Yeah, Jala was trying to get that steal there and get an open layup. But Blue Jays maintain possession. Ball out of bounds. Again, this is one of those set out of bounds plays. Can they get Colby a bucket? Well, same play that they ran earlier. Oh, that was a good closeout there by Thomas.
He's going to drive all the way now. There's a good drive there. That one falls.
Excellent left-hand finish, using the rim to his advantage. Goes to the other side and rolls it off the glass for 2. I don't think Ben was expecting him to close out that quickly and block it. Miller with a little hook shot comes up short. Thomas with another drive to the hoop.
Jala with a rebound. Borgos now for 3.
Good job out of the Jays clearing that.
3 to go. 3 minutes to go here in the first.
I would think that the Blue Jays would try to use Colby's matchup with Bargos. I feel like he's got an advantage there. Unfortunately, he draws the second one.
Evans not too happy about that one.
No, same official called both charges.
I'm not going to go for it. My bad.
Yeah, that one looked a little bit like a flop, but definitely was more of a charge than the first one.
Yeah. And, I mean, I talk about it every single time it comes up. I'm not a fan of that call, so I'm just going to leave it at that because I always get into it. I'm not going to get into it tonight, but I just – because that call could go either way, and sometimes
it's very
really
bang, and some officials are just in love with the charge call. Anytime it's close, they call it the charge. When there's any kind of doubt, it should be benefit for the offense. Nice set there out of the Bobcats. Get an easy layup for Borgos on the block. Two Blue Jays go with one guy and leave Borgos wide open. Little miscommunication.
Bobcats heavy defense, but Meyer for 3. That falls.
Excellent hustle out of Cram. Oh, boy. Loose ball.
Foul called and 1. That foul is going to be on Sanny.
Jala with the finish there. Puts the Bobcats up 5 and at the free throw line. Kind of a wild scramble there, and we just couldn't quite get our hands on the basketball or get possession of it, and Bobcats did a nice job of coming up with the loose ball. Jala leaves that one short. Gets a little too aggressive there and gets his first foul of the night, second on the Bobcats.
2:06 to go here in the first.
The other thing that Marshalltown might have to do is adjust to the officiating, which we seem to be struggling with a little bit more than them. CML is definitely officiated differently than the Raccoon River is. A lot more physicality is allowed in the CML.
Yeah. Sandy at the baseline here. Tries to get into Cram, but it's going to be tipped away by Jala, and it's going to fall into his own hands.
Yeah, right now I'd say Marshalltown is being more of the aggressor.
Yeah.
Ooh, excellent finish by Jala again, getting his own rebound and draws another foul on Sandy, his second, and team 4th, going back to the free throw line for an and 1.
Have a timeout here for the Blue Jays. Currently a minute 28 to go here in the first. Bondurant trailing Bobcats 18-9. I mean, right now, like you said, Bobcats are just being more aggressive tonight. So far, hopefully they come out. Bondurant comes off this timeout and flips it around here.
Yeah, so it was definitely a rough start for the Blue Jays, but we've seen them battle back before, and I think they just have to adjust to the speed at which Marshalltown is playing, which right now is faster and more aggressive than what we are doing. We have to be stronger with the basketball because they are definitely trying to steal a lot of passes. We're going to have to probably utilize some backdoor cuts. If they're going to come out on the wing and try to get those steals.
Like we've seen a couple times
yep,
already.
You're going to have to give them a pass fake and backdoor cut. You got to punish them for being that aggressive on the defensive end. But right now I'd say we got to stop fouling and value the basketball a little bit more, create some better shots to get ourselves back in this game. As far as Marshalltown goes, an excellent start for them. Playing good, hard defense, pushing the basketball, and have really created some easy shots for themselves. Jalo likes a little around the world behind the back before he shoots it. I like it. Little razzle. We got Berger now entered in the game for the Blue Jays. There's another steal attempt.
No foul called.
Which Grant Griesel gets another one.
Griesel's been doing, that's the second time now.
Yep.
So.
And again, I just talked about you got to throw a pass fake over there. If they're going to come out and overplay those passing lanes, you can't just assume that the pass is going to be there. Got
to cut in, fake pass, cut in, get behind him.
Can't just throw it.
Yeah. I think that's what most of the season, from what I've seen, Bondurant, they pass it around the three-point line until they get something open down low. And
that pass has maybe been there. It's been easier to complete. But like we said, Marshalltown, they're playing at a fast pace tonight and being very aggressive. We have to counter that. And I don't know if I've seen a second timeout as quickly as that
right.
one. That was one possession and call another one.
I think Evans mainly used it to get some new players in because we got Eichmeyer in now and Trolson back in.
Yeah, I don't think he was very happy with what happened and wanted to get his point across, which I don't blame him.
Right.
Because I'm sure that they just talked about it in the last timeout. Another steal.
Be a foul on Meyer, it looks like.
Man, Griesel, he really gets himself in the passing lane. I think that would have been at least his third steal already.
Yeah, at least.
That's quite a few for less than a quarter of play.
Got 52 seconds left to go in this quarter.
Thomas is running the show up top. Kind of wonder if Bobcats might play for a final shot here. Blue Jays have switched to a bit of a zone. No, Thomas is going to fire it, and nothing but net.
30 seconds to go here.
Extends that Bobcat lead all the way out to 15. Blue Jays could use a bucket here before the quarter's up.
20 seconds.
Good drive out of Ike, but got to get that ball up on the backboard a little bit higher to give it a chance.
15. Eichmeyer trying to put a little pressure on Thomas. 8 seconds. 6.
Good drive to the hoop, but can't quite get it there. Rebound by Cram. Into the quarter. Bobcats up 24-9. Looks
out
like
hustling and out pressuring the Blue Jays tonight.
Yep.
I mean, they really need to turn it around here coming into the second quarter to try and close this.
a couple guys are off to a super hot starts for Marshalltown. Thomas has already got 10 at the end of the first quarter, and
Jala following close with 8.
Yep, he's got 8. He's had two and ones. Had some really nice finishes at the hoop. So I'm sure that Coach Evans is talking to the guys right now about the importance of defense, because right now you're on pace to give up 96. That's a lot. And we got to value the basketball. And part of the reason why they're at 24 is because we've given them multiple layup opportunities from bad passes.
Bad passes, lazy passes. I mean,
looks like it's going to be Bobcat ball to start the second quarter. See if the Blue Jays can't get this started with a defensive stop, and I think Coach realized he can't let Colby sit on the bench too much longer. He brought him back in with 2 fouls. I don't think you got much to lose right now, down 15 already. Blue Jays stick with that, kind of looks like a 3-2 zone.
Into Jala low.
He's crafty down there. He's not the biggest guy. They list him at 6'1", but he does a really nice job of creating contact and creating some easy lanes to shoot the basketball.
Cram now looking to drive, gets it out to Eichmeyer. Out to Miller now. Back over to Eichmeyer. Into Cram, that's going to be...
Yeah, a lot of nights that's a foul, or the reach around like that.
Yeah.
But
no shot, foul on the floor here. I want to say it's on Cram.
Yeah, pretty sure coming from behind, that's a team 6th. So
Yeah.
we're also getting pretty close to putting the Bobcats on the free throw line here.
Next foul will do it. Thomas now in wide to Kapayu. Over to Griesel.
Well, the other thing I noticed about the Bobcats, I don't think they've subbed yet. They've got the same 5.
Yep.
So it looks like they got a group of guys they go with. That's got to be something. Yep.
Body now on Miller.
I'd like to think that we saw that at the other end. It was a charge, but on this end it was a block. And like we said, that next foul was going to put the Bobcats at the free throw line. Jala, this might be his 5th free throw already, I think. Puts himself at 11. Now leading the Bobcats. I like those bright green shoes he's got too. Can't miss those. All right, let's see if Colby can't get something going here for the Blue Jays. We need a bucket bad. Ooh, value the basketball. Good drive by Ike there. Gets himself 2 free throws. Looks like a foul on Griesel on the reach.
On the state wrestling side tonight, looks like all of our guys won. Cody, Dalton, Chase, and looks like John got a pin tonight. So
yeah, what a start out of our
exciting
guys!
stuff.
You can't ask for anything better than that. That's an impressive start for our guys. What do we got now? We got 5 down there, correct? Or 6?
Yes, sir. It's 5.
5. So yeah, awesome job out of our guys. Moving on to that next round. Looks like the Jays are trying to get a little something going with some trapping going on, but the Bobcats break that pressure pretty easily. And right now they're in no hurry. They're going to set their offense up, make sure that they get a good shot.
6:15 to go here in the first half. Yeah, they're taking their time here.
Yep, no hurry. They're just kind of throwing around the perimeter. Blue Jays might have to pick the defensive pressure up just a little bit. Oh, that's an unfortunate one. Jala makes a little move to the hoop, and
gonna get Miller on that foul.
Miller just happened to get him with his knee.
Be his second.
Teammate and put Jala back on the line for, I believe, free throw number 7.
McDowell checking back into the game, and
got Everett in. Haven't seen Everett for a little while. Probably coming in, try to give us a little bit of a spark. Everett does have that ability to step back and hit a 3, which some of our big guys can't quite do.
Yeah. Hopefully he steps up tonight. Like you said, we need that spark. We need that spark fast.
Right now we need about anything.
Yeah.
I got to give him a better pass there so he can get that shot up. And Blue Jays, they don't need to get themselves in a hurry. Right now we just need buckets. However that comes, we need buckets. Get ourselves back in the game and play good defense. Unfortunately, we don't get that one to go. That was a pretty good look.
Burgos drives baseline there. Gets a couple more to fall.
Excellent move out of him. Hard to the hoop. Easy layup.
Colby driving but pulling out over to White. Into Eichmeyer. He's going to go all the way here. Good little move, but that doesn't fall. Foul.
Yeah, Everett coming over the back there with a little bit of a push. Team foul 9 going to put the Bobcats again back on the free throw line. Not for sure if we got Jala shooting again.
Yep.
Yep.
He's currently 52 from the line. Tonight's game is going to affect that a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely getting some opportunities tonight. Looks like the Hawkeyes might be able to pull one off in Wisconsin. Up 15 with about 3 minutes to go. That'd be a huge win for the Hawks.
Jala's first one rolls in, bringing the score 31-11. Blue Jays trailing by 20. Second one.
Ooh,
bounces in. Yeah.
That's a friendly roll right there. Hits the back iron and spins around, falls for Jala's 14th point of the night. Extends that lead to 21. There's Ben with an open look. That's a pretty good look. I think they got to be pretty happy with that. We'll take a few more of those, and I'm sure Ben will catch fire and knock some of those down. Now that is a quick move out of Thomas.
We got to get a body in front of him and stop him, draw something.
Coast to coast. Nice little soft touch off the glass.
Collison looking to drive the baseline, gets stopped, gets it out to Trolson now. Wide pass to McDowell at the top, who's going to go for three. Off the side of the rim there. It's going to be picked up by Thomas, who might go coast to coast again. I
think he managed to hit his own teammate Jala there in the face on that rebound, gave him a little elbow.
Jala's rubbing at his eye there.
Still haven't seen a sub out of the Bobcats yet. Blue Jays have thrown a mixture of guys in there. Still haven't found that right combination just yet. We've played 10, it looks like.
Yeah, White came back out. Looks like Miller came in. McDowell now.
There's that back door, but not open. Bobcats are really doing a great job defending. They're a little handsy. They do a pretty good job of having hands on their guys, but not getting called for fouls.
Kapaye now looking to drive, but pulls out, gives it over to Borgos.
Great pass.
Deep three.
Griesel was unable to finish that. Got his own rebound, though, and missed by the Bobcats for three. Just under 4 minutes to go. Blue Jays looking for a little bit of momentum.
Into Collison now. He's going to look to go all the way here.
I like that. Collison in the post. Excellent. Nice little drop step. We're going to need to see a lot more of that.
We need a lot. 3:25 to go. Kapaye for three. Bounces out.
Good job out of Blue Jays. Good defensive stop. Got to go down and get another bucket. You know, in reality, when they get to halftime here, they want to get this lead down to under 15 or around 15. Sitting at 21 right now. Find a way in these next 3 minutes to outscore the Bobcats by 5, 6, 7 points to give themselves that chance of getting into it in the second half, getting back into it. If you go in the half down 20, that's a pretty big hill to climb.
Yeah. That foul there was on Kapaye. His first, fourth team for this half. 3:10 to go. Eichmeyer driving low. Foul there. He's going to be shooting two.
Would have loved to see him finish that one. Got a little hip check there from Jala, but puts Ike back on the line again here. Fifth team foul for the Bobcats and two on him. They might want to think about taking it to Jala, see if they can't draw a third and see what the Bobcats got to bring off the bench.
Like you were saying when we were talking about Collison in the beginning, before the game started, about how he goes up strong, maybe put him on Jala and see if he can draw some of those fouls from him.
And we do have a new entry for the Bobcats. We've got Ivan Alvarado, a sophomore, 5'11" sophomore. All right,
that gave Jala a rest, so there goes that whole plan. 3 minutes to go.
Eichmeyer gets his free throw. Draws it down to 20 points. Another open three for Kapaye, but doesn't make it. Trulson with a nice drive. Can't quite finish. Miller with the tip. No good. And Griesel clears.
I mean, Blue Jays are throwing stuff up. They're just
that one that one I'm sure they wish they had back. They definitely could have got 2 points on that possession.
Thomas now slowing things down, setting things up here.
He's just drawn that defense out a little bit, kind of lulling us to sleep a little bit. Like I said, they're in no hurry. Going to pass the ball around the perimeter until they get a good look, until we make a defensive mistake, or he just flies in. Eichmeyer is probably lucky there. It looked like He kind of flopped a little bit. We get a charge call at the opposite end on Trulson. 10th foul there, but no shooting on offensive fouls, so Bobcat basketball. Thomas going to bring it up 20 with 2 minutes to play. Good job by the Blue Jays trying to get out there and pressure a little bit, create a little bit of a turnover, especially a guy that's just coming off the bench.
Sophomore, too.
And maybe isn't quite ready for that. Good job, good defensive stop. I think we're kind of starting to find our groove defensively. We got to find our groove offensively.
We need to get those little ones to fall. I mean, we're throwing them up inside the paint and outside the three-point line. Foul there. I want to say on Eichmeyer, but
probably going to call it on Ike.
Nope.
Called it on McDowell. Thomas is super aggressive going to the hoop. He is quick. He can elevate and does a nice job finishing. Draws a foul. Going to put him on the line for 2 shots.
Got to try and get a body in him before he gets to the paint because, I mean, he's going to draw that foul unless you stop him before he gets there.
Yeah, you can't give him a head of steam because he's
right.
pretty quick. He's going to go by a lot of people.
Trolson and Eichmeyer coming out, Meyer and Cram coming in. There's a minute 30 to go.
There's a reason why he's their leading scorer, scoring 17 points a game. He's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah. Second one goes up. That one falls.
Gives him 14 on the night. I believe to tie Jala for their lead.
Meyer to Cram at the top of the key. Gets it in low to Carlson, who's going to look to go all the way here. Good little move. And one there. There we go. That's what we need. Keep doing that.
That's the thing about him that I think makes him unique is that ability to catch the ball in the block, especially for a guard, and create offensive moves that allows him to score at the rate which he does, and draws a foul on their best player. Only his first, but team 6.
Carlson is 76 from the line. Misses that one, though.
Great rebound out of Cram. Good hustle.
Good pass.
Oh, my gosh, that guy loves the charge call.
I'm not going to say anything.
He's got 4 charge calls on the Blue Jays. He's doing a great job in that area. If we were looking for the charge call, he's doing a great job. Which Miller's 3rd foul.
Sandy and White in here for Eichmeyer and Trolson, or Carlson rather.
Blue Jays are probably going to have to pressure a little bit. Can't just sit back down 20.
Just under a minute to go.
Can't let him pass the ball back and forth. Yep, there you go. Force the ball out of Thomas's hand and make somebody else do something. We do have a new entry. Justin Meldy. There we go, a little pressure, forces a turnover.
40 seconds.
Really need a bucket here. Really need a bucket.
Foul there. It's going to be on Alvarado. It's going to be his first. 7th foul. It's going to put Meyer to the line for 1-and-1 here.
Meyer's a 43% free throw shooter. Definitely need him to make this just to get this thing under 20 points. Ooh, in and out. Can't quite get it to go. And Meldy with the rebound.
I apologize for my statement earlier. John got pinned, so
okay,
I read that wrong. But still, 4 for 5
is still pretty good, 80%.
And nothing against Power Ace. Is a great wrestler, so I love watching him wrestle.
And when you're down there, you're going to run into people that are really good too.
Right.
That happens.
13 seconds left to go. Thomas for 3.
Good ball movement out of the Bobcats.
9 seconds.
Nice miss. Really need a bucket here.
Blue Jays going to be working fast here.
I'd be careful because it's going to be a charge. Good finish out of Sandy. Way to avoid contact and not get called for the charge there. Cuts the lead to 18. Blue Jays got some work to do.
Yeah, we're looking for them to come back here second half and turn things around fast. I mean, passes have got to be sharp. Hopefully baskets start falling.
I'm sure that we're going to come out with some energy. It's just going to be a matter of can we can we make up an 18-point deficit in 2 quarters? So it'll be interesting to see. I have no doubt that we're going to come out and play extremely hard and play better than what we did in the first half.
I'm sure Evans is going to give him an earful in that locker room. So
be a good motivational speech in there, I'm sure.
Well, it's going to be about 9 minutes and 30 seconds until the second half starts. So we're going to let you go and come back just before that starts.
Welcome back to Bondurant. Right now, the Marshalltown Bobcats currently lead the Blue Jays 36-18. Blue Jays are going to have to light a little fire in order to get back in this thing in the second half. Looks like we are going to start with Blue Jay basketball. Looks like the Blue Jays are going to come out with the starting five with McDowell, Collison, Eichmeyer, Trulson, and Miller.
Marshalltown also with their starting five: Thomas, Griesel, Kapayu, Jala, and Borgos.
All right, let's see if we can't turn this thing around here. Start the second half. First half for the Bobcats was led by Thomas and Jala. I believe both of them had 14 points. And there we go. Excellent post up again by Collison. Like I said before, he is excellent down on the block. Really hard for somebody smaller than him to guard him with all the moves that he's had. Cuts the lead down to 16. Blue Jays come out aggressively on defense, looking to trap, trying to create some turnovers or quick shots, which they're good there. Nice.
Jala with his third foul. That's going to be an over the back.
Huge play there out of the Blue Jays, getting Jala his third foul.
Getting him into foul trouble here early in the second half.
And it looks like Coach is not going to go to the bench. He's going to stay out on the court. So it would be really key if they could get his fourth.
Yeah.
They've kind of shown in the first half that maybe that Marshalltown bench isn't super deep. They only played two guys.
Two additional guys from their bench last half. Trolson now driving. Kicks it out to Eichmeyer, who drives himself. He's going to go all the way.
Good decision there out of Ike not to shoot that three and attack the hoop with Jala guarding him. He didn't really want to get up in his face. Cuts it to 14. There's that energy we're looking for.
Charging call. There we go. There's the first.
It must be that end of the court. I think the only call charges at that end of the court, and they're blocks at the other.
Miller's slow getting up, but he gets back up on his feet.
Huge call there for the Blue Jays, because Bobcats were going to get a bucket. It was going to be an easy layup for Jala, but instead we're going the other way, get the second foul on Thomas, keep momentum going, looking to cut into this 14-point lead.
McDowell to Collison on the left side. He's going to go for three. Looked good, but doesn't fall.
It's a good shot attempt out of him, and almost right there, just out of chance, got a fourth foul on Jala where he was at, but they come up with a loose ball. Another missed three out of Marshalltown. We're speeding them up here a little bit with our pressure, which is what we want to do. Good job out of Miller. Bucket, 12-point game. I think might need to see a timeout out of Marshalltown here pretty soon.
Blue Jay fans getting real loud now.
They do a nice job of stepping back out, make sure they're getting what they want offensively.
Borgos' second three of the half doesn't fall.
Not sure that was the shot that they wanted. Now Blue Jays could cut this thing into single digits. Just missed. Just missed Collison there. Had him sealed.
McDowell with good defensive steal there.
Yeah, excellent play out of Trey. Hit it. There we go. There's a 9-point game. Collison with, well, I'll tell you how many points he has, but we're not keeping up. He's not up on the board there for me. I want to say he's got 9.
We got a first timeout, and it is loud here in the Blue Jay Stadium.
That was exactly what the Blue Jays needed to do in order to
Exactly what you were talking about before we went to half, too.
To get back into this game. Realistically, I think you would have been happy if you would have cut this thing to 10 at the end of the quarter. They've already got it down to 9. Now you're thinking, let's get this thing down to 3, 4, 5 points by the end of the quarter, and we really give ourselves an opportunity at this.
And Jala now sitting on 3 fouls right off the bat here, too. So
definitely have a ton of momentum right now. Got to continue to use it, continue to roll with it. I don't think they should change anything they're doing defensively. Come on, pressure. We haven't really created turnovers, but what we have created is Marshalltown hurrying themselves up a little bit and taking some shots I don't think that they really want and taking them quicker.
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree with that. I mean, we've moved our tempo up faster on both sides of the court, and I don't think Marshalltown was 100% ready for it.
No, and then in turn, at the other end, it's created some pretty good opportunities for us, some pretty easy buckets. Collison with a really good start here in the second half.
Miller and Eichmeyer, I believe, both taking it to the rim strong. So
I'd really appreciate it if our guys over there on the scoreboard would put the right guys in so I could see how many points people have.
Past couple of home games, they haven't even bothered with the away team, so who knows. Exactly what we were just talking about.
Yep, really an unforced turnover there. There wasn't enough pressure for him just to throw that out of bounds.
But nonetheless, bad pass results in Blue Jay ball. 27-36, 5 minutes to go here. Trolson now at the top of the key. Interesting.
Yeah, you don't see him bring the ball up a ton. I wonder if they're trying to set him up with a look.
He's going to save it, though.
Good job out of Trey to prevent that ball from going out of bounds. Blue Jays got to reset here. Little missed jumper out of Miller. We'll pull up Jay at the free throw line, not good. Oh. Bobcats were fortunate on that one. Jala lost that on the dribble, but somehow got it back. Little finger roll there out of Thomas. Nice bucket for him. Gives him 16 on the night.
Got to get a body in front of him, too. Eichmeyer now driving. Good little left hand. Doesn't fall, though.
Going to be shooting 2 there for Colby. Way to attack the glass there, and I really like Ike driving to the hoop. I know it didn't go in, but it created another offensive shot for Colby there off the rebound. Ooh, that should have been shooting. He was going up with that.
That looked like a little bit of a body foul, but McDowell going up strong. Little spin around jumper. Doesn't fall, though.
Almost got the end one there.
Him to the line for 2. McDowell 78 from the free throw line. First one is up. That one falls.
Yeah, Trey's a pretty good shooter. 79% from the free throw line in the year. That's pretty solid for a high school kid.
Second one falls.
That might have got him about 80 on the season there.
I like seeing Eichmeyer this aggressive.
He's very athletic, and I think you got to take advantage of that athleticism. He's long. He can create some turnovers. Thomas with the 3.
Can't leave him wide open. He's going to optimize on that every time.
19 points for Thomas, leading the way for the Bobcats. Like I said, he's a pretty darn good player.
Into Collison low. Back to Eichmeyer, who's going to drive baseline. Looking for a foul. Doesn't get called there. He's going to fight for the rebound, though.
A lot of
Kick
contact.
it out to Trolson for an open 3. Into the hands of Eichmeyer. He's going to go up strong. No fouls called here. We're going to call a pushing foul.
Boy, a lot of contact down there, and then the Blue Jays get a call against him where the guy, I think, really just kind of lost his balance and fell out of bounds.
That's very unfortunate.
Bad break for the Blue Jays.
That's Eichmeyer's first, but he is going to go to the bench, and Meyer's going to come in for him. First team foul on the half for the Blue Jays.
Really kind of felt like in that possession they didn't want to give Jala his 4th foul. And there's probably 2 or 3 opportunities where he could have drawn it, and they didn't call it.
Thomas losing his dribble, gets it back up.
Good D out of Meyer there to stay in front of him. Not an easy job.
Meyer had good D last year, and he's keeping with it this year.
Boy, another quick move there out of Jala. And I think it was Miller who came over and got a little bit of a deflection on that.
Looked like it was thrown away by the Bobcats, but
judging by the direction of the way the ball went, probably should have been going the other way. Thomas with another bucket. Extends that lead back up to 14.
3 minutes to go here in the third. Trolson now at the top. That's about it. It's a foul.
Yep, and 3rd foul on Thomas, so another key guy for the Bobcats getting a 3rd foul.
Hopefully draw a 4th.
Looks like they are going to sub in. Alvarado coming in. He's going to come in for Jalo, though. Like I said earlier, I think you would have been happy cutting it to 10 by the end of the 3rd quarter, and that might be where we are right now. Not a good pass there out of Trulson. Stolen pretty easily by Borgos. Again, Bobcats showing some patience.
trying to get Thomas that open shot, but
Thought that was pretty good D out of Meyer. Thomas does draw a foul. Looks like it's going to be on the floor.
I thought I saw an arm extend there, but body foul called.
Yeah, that's one of those bang ones. Hard to. Okay, now I guess I was wrong. We were going to shoot 2. I thought they initially had called on the floor. They were setting it up. Everybody was lining up on an out-of-bounds play. But we are going to shoot 2, which probably actually was the right call. I do think he was shooting.
Yeah. Thomas is just under 60% from the free throw line. His first one goes up just off the back side of the rim there. Got some subs here. Jala back in for Alvarado. Cram in for Trolson.
Thomas looking for his 22nd point of the night here.
Gotta put a body in front of him and a hand in his face. Get him stopped here with 2:36 to go here in the third.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've seen a guard as quick as him so far this year. He's a little bit different speed than all the other guys we've faced. The point guard from Ballard is pretty darn quick, so they're fairly similar.
McDowell going in strong.
Really good move, just can't quite finish.
Cram going back up with it.
Cram leaves it a little bit short. Really like to see him go up into contact, especially with Jala having 3 instead of fading away. Spin move, no good.
Going to go to the hands of Collison. Going to bring it up the court. He might go all the way here. Pitches it out to McDowell. Stops his dribble. Gets it out to Miller. Miller looking to drive in. Good little spin move. Falls short.
Got to get the ball up over the rim. Braden's really wishing he had that one back. Got a little bit of a over-the-back call there on Braden. His 4th now and team 3rd, so I'm sure he's going to sit for a little bit.
Eichmeyer's going to come in for him.
Cade coming back in, which I think he's only got 1, so we're good there. Jay's got to find a way to get some of that momentum back here before we end the third quarter. Try to cut this thing down to 10, 12 points. They do not want to be down 15 or any more than that to start the fourth quarter if they got any hope of coming back.
Minute 30 here.
A couple backdoor cuts there. Look pretty good for the Bobcats, but they don't throw it. Little weave action. Thomas again, hard drive to the hoop. And we get we get the referee who loves the charge call to come in and overrule the guy underneath who called a block. Might have to change his middle name to Charge.
Minute 15 to go here in the third.
Little weave action again out of Blue Jays. Drive by Ike.
It's a good move.
Oh, and the other important thing on that play was that was Thomas's 4th. So we saw right there he was not very aggressive defensively.
Timeout here for the Bobcats. But, yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, if we take advantage of that, send Ike Meyer and Collison low all night.
Alvarado was checking in the game. I got to think he's probably checking in for Thomas just to be safe with under a minute to go in the fourth quarter or in the third quarter. Make sure he's got Thomas for the fourth quarter. Definitely does not want to get a 5th one here and
get his 22 points out.
The way they've been calling the charge, you almost got to tell him you got to be super careful at driving to the hoop tonight.
Hopefully he backs off a little bit. Lets our guys get in front of him. Should
definitely take away his aggressiveness a little bit. And it is Alvarado in for Thomas here.
56 to go, seconds, that is.
Jay's got to find a way to get one more bucket here before this quarter's up, not give up one.
Looked like a 2, but that bounces out into the hands of Ike Meyer. Gets it over to Meyer quick. Collison's going to look to drive here. Gets it over to Cram. Good pass, but.
Really good pass. Titus just couldn't quite corral it.
36 to go. Meyer working in tight on Kapayu there. Burgos now over to Griesel. Cram also working tight on Griesel.
Good D there out of the Blue Jays.
Griesel and the Bobcats pulling it back here. Capayu now, good defense, like you said.
And out of the crew that's out there, that's the one guy you can't really leave is Jala. He's got 16 on the night. You got to make somebody else on the court. 8 points combined between the other 4.
Foul. Come.
Colby throws up a 3 at the end of the quarter, falls short. We did cut into that lead, cut it down to 15.
Had it in within 9 a couple times.
Had some momentum, so we got to find a way here as we start the fourth quarter to get some of that back
and keep it.
We've got an advantage with Thomas. I got to think they're going to maybe keep him on the bench for a couple minutes. If he's not on the court, we got to really close that gap down and force some of those other guys to score the basketball. We cannot allow Jala to get easy looks. Make somebody else on the squad hit some jumpers. And
keep that tight man-to-man defense up at the top of the key and keep them a little jittery. And
yeah, I really liked how we were playing. Credit to Marshalltown. I think they did a nice job after those first couple minutes and not expecting that. They adjusted and played that last half of the third quarter much better on the offensive end, protecting the basketball.
Yeah, it looks like Thomas is going to stay sitting for the start of the fourth here. Alvarado's going to stay in for him. On the Blue Jays side, Collison, Cram, Eichmeyer, McDowell, and Meyer. It's going to be Bobcat ball.
Bobcats come out with Alvarado, Griesel, Capayu, Jala, and Borgos.
Good, strong defense by Eichmeyer right away. Looking for help. Good defense by Cram.
And Blue Jays only got 3 fouls, so I do think they have to be aggressive. And if they get some fouls trying to go for steals, then it is what it is. But you're going to have to create something on the defensive end for the offense.
Eichmeyer in on him tight. Capayu almost loses the ball there. Extended that. Looked like a little bit of an extension of that arm, but it's going to be called a body on Eichmeyer. It's going to be his fourth team. I love the aggression out of Eichmeyer tonight.
Yep, for sure. And Blue Jays, again, are doing a really nice job pressuring the basketball. Almost had a couple steals to start this fourth quarter. Can't make it easy for the Bobcats. I don't think you can allow them to
pull the ball out. 2 quick fouls for Eichmeyer there. And his hands were straight up, but he caught a little bit of Capayu's arm there, and it's going to send him to the line for 2.
Real nice cut out of Capayu there. Catches the ball in the block and gives Ike a little bit of a shot fake.
He's 91% from the free throw line, but has only shot 12.
Well, regardless how many shot, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 11 out of 12.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Second one falls as well.
Looks like he's got a pretty good stroke to him.
He's going to keep that high percentage. McDowell now at the top of the key.
Well, he does shoot 49% from the three-point line, so I think he's probably a pretty good shooter. There's Colby for 3.
That falls. There we go.
There we go. Gives Colby his 14th point. Cuts it to 14. Really need a turnover or a quick shot. Great finish there out of Borgos. He had 3 guys around him. Muscles it up and in. Gives him 6. Extends the lead to 16.
7 to go here in the fourth. Collison looking to spin. Kicks it out to McDowell for a long 3. That ball.
Excellent ball movement there. Good kick out of Colby.
Bringing it within 13.
Trey's 7th point of the night. Jay still trying to pressure a little bit.
Bobcats also trying to slow it down.
Yep, I think anytime they do that, like right now, you got to get up and get a count from the official and make them get the ball out of their hand.
Get them jittery, get the tempo up.
Force the action. Might have been a travel there.
Good defense out of Eichmeyer. Griesel's going to tip it out of bounds. Bobcat bench not liking that one. Everything else has gone their way, so.
Yep, pretty good D there. Forces a tip ball out of bounds. Jay's got an opportunity to cut this thing down to 10. Cram on the block. Oh, I got to get that one. Good rebound out of Jala.
A lot of
A lot of dribbling, good D out of Titus, didn't give anything up. Ike gets his 4th now, team 6. And I think if we are going to continue to be aggressive, you gotta make sure you're putting the right guys on the free throw line. So like Kapayu, we want to avoid him.
90%.
Yeah. Now everybody else, Thomas is 59, Alvarado's 50, Griesel 61, Jala's 52.
Not to the line though. It's going to be a.
So those are guys we can foul. We just don't want to foul Kapayu. Ooh.
Jala going in.
Jala, good move by Titus there.
Good hands by Collison.
Titus got to do a little bit better job moving his feet, staying in front of him.
Trolson for a deep 3.
Trolson just has not found the stroke tonight. I think he's 0 for 4 or 5. Jays extend pressure full court. Little pass over the top to Jala. Good drive to the hoop and finish for Jala in 18 points. Extends the lead to 15. There's Titus or
Meyer at the baseline there. Gets it out to Cram now.
Carlson had his guy posted up. Good move. Got to get in there. Good job, Cram.
Hopefully he keeps that up.
First 2 of the night. Get that. Oh, Meyer just missed the steal.
Jala open low. McDowell, good defense on him. Cram coming away with that one. Good job, boys.
Excellent strength out of Titus there.
Collison for another 3. That bounces off the back of the rim.
That was a tough one. Highly contested. Foul there on Titus, which is going to be team 7. And probably going to send the wrong guy to the line, Kapayu.
Have they had their both guys in for these free throw shots at all tonight? I think they've either had one or none the entire night.
There we go. I'm not. Yeah, usually they only put one down there, I think.
McDowell now over to Collison. Collison looking to roll all the way in. It's a good move by him, but it falls out. Good rebound by him, though. Back up, strong.
Couple great moves out of Collison. Just couldn't get him to go.
No fouls called. A lot of contact, but nothing happening there. Ball goes over to Alvarado, who's going to drive the baseline.
Good drive to the hoop, but good recovery out of Titus and a rebound out of Collison. Need one here. Titus
Get up,
forgot
kid. Get up,
the basketball. Good behind the back out of Jala.
That one rolls out.
Kapayu with the rebound and put back. His 4th point of the night.
Looks like we got Thomas checking in here.
Yeah, with 4 minutes to go, I think you're probably safe to put him back in or need to.
Borgos over to Alvarado. Comes all the way back up to the top of the key here. Over to Borgos, over to Kapayu.
Meyer with the called for a reach there. Going to put Kapayu back on the line. Again, it's 1-1. Meyer's 3rd, team 8th.
Got Trolson coming in, or Miller coming in for Cram here. Looks like Ike Meyer's also checking in. He's going to check in for Meyer. Ike Meyer is sitting at 4, so he's got to play a little safe. But, I mean, at this point, do you play it safe or do you play it strong and take the 5th?
You just got to play, and if you get called for a 5th, so be it. We do have a pretty deep bench.
Kapayu's first one falls. Second one goes up. That one falls too. 56-39 with 3:50 to go here.
Kapayu extends the lead to 17 with his 6th point of the night.
Miller for a 3.
Don't see Miller shoot a lot of threes. Didn't look too bad.
Good pass into Collison, though. That's going to...
Way to follow his own shot, get an easy layup. Unfortunately, we're not getting back on D, and there we go. Jala, 4th foul.
Was that overruled?
He spiked the ball a little bit. Thought maybe he had a shot at getting a technical foul there.
Can't be doing that.
Going to put Miller. Yeah, it depends on the referee. Sometimes they'll call it. Sometimes they don't.
Very true.
Going to put Miller on the line.
These guys like calling charges more than they like calling technicals, though. So.
There's no doubt about that. about the most charges I've seen in a game.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think we're sitting at 6 maybe, 6 or 7.
Miller's first one rolls out into the hands of
Looked good.
Jala.
Looked good,
defense.
just didn't quite go down. Good steal out of Eichmeyer. McDowell back to the free throw line. He draws another foul.
He's getting a little more aggressive tonight too, on both the defense and offensive side.
He's definitely became more comfortable as the years went on, becoming our primary ball handler.
His first one falls.
Foul was on Griesel, his third. 8th point for McDowell.
Second one goes up. That one falls too. 41-56 here.
Lead cut to 15. Thomas breaks pressure pretty easily. I imagine that Marshalltown is probably not easy to press because of his ability just to go by people, and then does an excellent job of finding Jala for an easy layup. Jala's 20th point. So
Trolson for a little free throw jumper.
42 out of Marshalltown's top 2 tonight.
2:50 to go here in the game, that is. Burgos were wide open.
And that's what you run into when you're pressuring and trying to get steals. A lot of times you're going to get some open guys on that back end if you don't get that steal. Shot by Ike and rebound by Thomas. It's called for a travel. Good little pressure there out of the Blue Jays. We got Sandy and Berger entering the ball game for Colby and McDowell. The lead is now 17 for the Bobcats.
Miller for a 3 at the top. That one rolls out in the hands of Thomas. Finds Kapayu. Back over to Thomas. Set some up here. Miller on him. Kapayu now over on the right side. Gets a double team into Jala. It's a deep 3 for Thomas. That fall.
A little surprised he took it, being up 17, but he knocks it down, gives himself his 25th point, extends that lead to 20.
With 2 to go here in the game.
Trulson with the drive to the hoop, and it appears that Jala was given his 5th foul on that shot attempt, so we'll put Trulson at the line for 2.
Quite a few subs coming in here after the first shot.
We've got Meldy entering the game. 32 is Bull Chol, and 42 is Dwight Jor.
Now on our side, we got White coming in, Freed coming in, and then looks like Keith is going to come in for Trolson after the shot here.
Yeah, I'm not for sure why the referees let him sub. They're supposed to wait until after the first shot. But anyway, had subs there. Trulson knocks down the first. Here's the second.
That one falls too. Keith going to come in here for Trolson. Sandy, Keith, Bergeron, Freed, and White in for the Blue Jays. Thomas still sitting with 4. Jala sitting with 3 fouls.
Good cut out of Thomas. Ball's a little bit high, though, and deflects out of bounds. Blue Jay basketball. Looks like Andrew Keith is going to bring the ball up for the Blue Jays.
Sandy now looks for Bergeron low. Good little jumper. That's out on Bobcats. Going to stay Blue Jay ball.
Good move out of Toby there. Just couldn't quite get it to go down.
Out to White high. Over to Bergeron. Still at the top of the key. Free to the left side now. Over to Sandy. He's going to go for 3. Just barely falls.
Good rebound out of Everett. Good work there. Kind of tips it to himself. Gets a layup. Cuts the lead to 16. With about a minute
I'd like
to
see our second string guys here pull something off. But we do have a minute and 10 to go here.
I got a feeling that Mr. Keith hasn't guarded a lot of guys like Thomas.
Yeah.
Get him, pressure him there a little bit. At least you can do is Try to force the turnover. Don't have to lay back and play lazy D. Keith's trying to get out and pressure him. Thomas is not easy to pressure. Good job out of the Bobcats to move the basketball around.
35.
Not allowing themselves to get double teamed. Good little hesitation on Thomas there. Draws a foul. Team 9th. We'll go to the free throw line here. Thomas would probably be our player of the game, sitting at 25 points. Really played a pretty good game, I thought.
Number 30, Victor Herrera, coming in for the Bobcats. 32 seconds to go. Thomas's shot bounces out. It's going to fall into the hands of Sandy, who's going to get it to Keith with 29 to go. Keith now looking to drive. A lot of hands. Gets a foul called.
Good drive to the hoop. Nice aggressiveness. Gets himself an opportunity here to shoot a couple free throws and get in the scorebook.
That foul was on Meldy, his first 10th team. Keith's first shot falls. I don't think we have. Do we have a stat on Keith?
For what?
We do.
Yep, he's got a point. Got a point and a foul.
He doesn't have too many stats here on.
No, that was his first free throw of the year.
So he's 100%?
Yep.
He's going to be 100% on stats, so that's good.
I think Jackson Freed leads the team in number of short rolls. Really likes to roll those things up.
We should just start like giving the teams options to buy those short shorts.
Well, I kind of wonder if coaches will go back to that. You know, back in my day when I'm pretty old, 20-some years ago, we had short shorts. There was no rolling.
Right, right.
That's what we wore.
Well, end of the game there, 63-49. Bobcats are gonna take that one. I mean,
really kind of started with the beginning of the game, and the Bobcats came out aggressive and took an early lead. I think that first quarter was 24-9.
Yep.
So really kind of put ourselves in a hole early, got down 20 by halftime, and did a pretty good job in the second half to dig ourselves out of that a little bit, cut it to 9, but just couldn't keep that momentum going.
Some of our shots weren't falling. Cram had a couple low that just weren't going in. A couple three-pointers that weren't falling.
Trulson usually hits a couple threes. He wasn't able to land any tonight. But overall, a lot of credit to Marshalltown. I think they played a good basketball game, and there were two guys in Thomas and Jala really
led the team.
Were quite the duo tonight. I think somewhere around 47 points
total
between the two of them. So that's tough to overcome. And it looks like we will be back
Saturday. We got a game Saturday. The girls got a game Saturday. The Blue Jay Digital will be back, I guess.
Yes.
For a girls game Saturday that I believe starts at 7.
And I believe we play on Monday.
And then, the guys are back Monday. That's going to be, both of those are going to be the first postseason games.
Yep.
If the girls win, they'll play Tuesday. And if the boys win, then I don't think that's scheduled yet. But
probably Thursday. It's probably my guess.
Yeah. And I don't think it's home. I believe it's away. So
that'll be at Winterset.
Yeah. So we won't have that game. But I believe they do have a stream. So if boys make it past the first round, check them out over on Winterset stream Thursday. That's our guess. That could change, but check us out, Blue Jay Digital, on all social media for information regarding the next couple of games. That's all I got.
Yep. Thanks. Have a good night.